at the quarterback position out of the University of Kentucky. 37 total touchdowns, 5 interceptions in his last 2 years at Tennessee, a 2022 Orange Bowl MVP, Jason Witten Collegiate Man of the Year semifinalist, and a dog dad to I believe, a pit bull named Blitz. Is that right?
That is correct.
That's correct. I think I got that right. Now, 37 touchdowns in 2 years. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. Thank you for having me.
That's a pretty crazy stat line, no?
It could be better.
It could be better. It couldn't be much better than that. I'm so excited to get to meet you and have NFL fans get to know you a little bit. You have all of the tools. What do we need to know about the backflips? Are we bringing the backflips to the NFL? Let's start here. Talk to me.
The backflips going to be with me forever. I feel like I'll be doing that for the rest of my life.
When do you decide you're going to do them? I saw one at your pro day. Then come on.
It depends. I just like making everybody else happy. I feel like every time I do it, it's kind of shocking to everybody else. So just do it.
Joe, I feel like sometimes you do it and you don't even look behind you. And I'm trying to imagine, like, you being out there, you throw an 80-yard bomb for a touchdown. I don't know, maybe you to Jalen Hyatt. And I can't see Dable just being like, yeah, go ahead, backflip. I don't know if they're going to let you backflip like that.
I don't think so. But probably when I get my first touchdown, I might do it.
Yeah.
You never know.
I always say ask for forgiveness and not for permission, which I think you'll definitely do. And, you know, everybody's talking about your arm. It's incredible, of course. You registered the hardest thrown pass at the Combine at 62 miles per hour. You destroyed an orange. We all know about that. I'm so curious, Joe. How much pride do you take in your arm?
I have a lot of confidence in my arm. Every time I throw the ball, I know for sure deep down inside I'll make that throw. Even if I miss, I know for sure that the next one I'll complete. But at the same time, it's just the finesse that my arm talent that I have, you know, just being able to make every throw. And all the hard ones make them look easy, and then all the easy ones make them look more easy than they are.
When it's all anybody talks about, it's good and bad, right? Because it puts you on the map. People fall in love with it. Coaches, scouts, it's like, I got to see that arm. I know this game. I know what these guys are obsessed with. It's just how men work, too. They're just like, oh, they're amazing. And it puts you on the map. But it's also got to be like, no, there's more to me. Don't just talk about that. What is your relationship with the celebrity that is your arm? Do you like it or not like it?
Like you said, it's kind of good and bad. Mm-hmm. Like, I wasn't the person that said, oh, my arm is just so strong. Hey, look at my arm. I just threw the ball, and everybody get amazed about it. But I feel like it's just another person throwing the football. You know, the other guys in the draft, you know, they do the same thing. They could throw the ball far. Mm-hmm. But, you know, they don't talk about how far the other guys throw the ball. They talk about, the finesse and the touch that the other guys have. You know, what about Joe? You know, I made plays where it was finesse. Everybody talk about how hard I throw the ball, too. To them, it looks hard, but to me, it's just coming off my hand. You know, it's just a flick of a wrist. But, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, I don't want people to lose the other amazing stuff. My favorite thing that you do, and you heard me talking to Dwight Freeney about it, it's when you start running, you finish runs so meanly. You're so you're terrifying. You're a goal line weapon, that's fine, but you finish your runs bulldozing people. What are you thinking when you're doing that?
It depends. Usually they talk a lot of trash to me before. And I'm the oldest of 7, and that's all my siblings did my whole life. Usually just talk trash to me when we start playing and competing around the house. So I just took that same anger and I just took it out on them.
So your advice to defenders, because I honestly think you're terrifying for defenders. They've got to be like, not this again. I don't want any of this. On the NFL level, college level, whatever, the advice you would give is don't talk to me because it will wind me up.
I feel like they're going to do it now just because they heard me say it. But the linebackers, they could talk. I ain't worried about it. But them DBs and safeties, man, y'all better relax.
I would be terrified to see you as a defender. I would absolutely just freak out because it's insane. In the open field, no thank you. I'd run the other way. 7 goal line touchdowns. It's a part of your game. The best quarterbacks in my game on the NFL level, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow's got it, Josh Allen's got it. Being mobile is a part of the best skill set of every quarterback in our game right now. What you do does remind me a little bit of Josh Allen. When you see those comparisons, what do you think? And I'm talking about obviously the arm strength, what you can do, but also that mobility that is a beautiful part of your game.
Yeah, I feel like, he plays a great game. He's also smart. And also he's a big human as well. But just the way that he maneuvers and deciphers defenses, you just pretty much all I can do is just praise him. And also we have the same quarterback coach through our draft process.
Oh.
So being able to just talk to Jordan Palmer about Josh Allen and how he operates and what type of person he was, just understanding that he's also just country strong. And just being massive, it's different. Also, Jordan being able to, talk to me, just how you talk to Josh Allen, it's just a process where you just have to appreciate.
Tough-ass running, monster arm. I see the same thing. I know Jordan Palmer, incredible team you have there, and that's very exciting. Now, you might like Josh Allen, but you want to take him on in racing. Do you remember sending this tweet? Back in 2019, we dig up old tweets here. 2019, Josh Allen challenged Mahomes to see who could throw the football further. You tweeted, "Sign me up, I want in." Are you still talking that talk?
Oh, most definitely. That goes to anybody.
You can out-throw anybody. I think you're probably right.
Yeah, most definitely.
You have everything it takes, Joe. Size, arm strength, run game, skill set, tools. But you did only have 1 full year as a starter. What is the thing, the specific thing that you're really working on to bring your game to the next level?
Just being more poised in the pocket, understanding what's going on with my body. A lot of guys, when they miss a pass, you got a lot of QB coaches that says, "Oh, it's your wrist, flick your wrist a little bit more or drive through it a little bit more." But they're not actually talking about your body posture and how your body actually works. So for me, I understand that my lower body is the trigger and then my arm is just the barrel. So therefore, when I get into my my drop and I get into my pre-pass position, therefore I'm able to sink into my hips and actually get a better drive into going forward, not up. So in college, I was very trap heavy, using more arm than I needed to. So therefore, when I got to working with Jordan Palmer, I did a biometrics and I understand my lower body now. So being able to activate my right glute and my throwing, and also just sinking and collecting, being able to understand every step I take, I got to go somewhere, not just taking false movements and, just being able to drive instead of shooting up so that every ball I make, I can be in control of it.
Wow, I asked for a specific answer and I got one. That is incredible. And I just cannot wait to see where I'll be honest, I want you to go to the Giants. I want you with Jalen. I want, you're working with Jordan Palmer. It only makes sense that you get Dable, who got the best out of Josh Allen and took him to the next level. You, I think, have the highest ceiling of any of these draft prospects. I would just love for you to go to that system. Would you like New York?
We'll never know. I do like New York.
Okay.
I've been there once.
Okay.
The pizza was all right, but we'll talk about the
Okay,
Phillies.
that's good. The pizza's all right. Okay, well, I'll have to show you the right spots to go. You went to visit the Browns recently. Did you like Cleveland? What was that visit like? What set that visit apart from the other ones that you've had?
Well, I only had that visit so far.
Okay.
And that visit was pretty nice. Everybody on the coaching staff was great. Head coach Kevin was great. And then, just pretty much like a culture here at Tennessee that I created here, me and Hendon. Just far as just get your work done. You be who you say you are. And then just, show up and show out. Other than that, work hard. And then you're going to have fun while doing it.
What do you mean by I created the culture at Tennessee? You have a fascinating career, right? 3 years at Michigan, you graduate with a bachelor's in American culture. Then you still had 3 years of eligibility as a grad transfer at Tennessee. I think it was 2022, Hendon Hooker, ACL. You go in, take over, and you end up being the Orange Bowl MVP. What do you mean by I made the culture at Tennessee?
Yeah, just the way that Coach Hype, taught us in this building, be who you say you are, but also just do what you say you're gonna do. And not only just say it, just go do it. And also how you do everything is how you do something is how you do everything. So basically what you do at home. So here at Tennessee, you get at least 5 hours off. We do everything in the morning. So what you do throughout those 5 hours is, who you are you gonna be on game day. So me and Hendon, we took our time and, took care of our body, but also just getting the receivers right, understanding the O-line pass protections, the run game blocks, and who they're going to during that week. And also just, doing the self-care, all the small things you can do before you go back in the facility. And then we just had a set schedule, and that just made a lot of guys follow who we are. And we always stay true to ourselves, no matter what. Even in hard times, even if something bad happened in the game, we had a 4-second count where you walk off by yourself and you cuss yourself out for 4 seconds. And then you come back, and nothing that happened in the past never mattered no more. So everybody started catching on to that, and that's why we started wearing these wristbands. Is be where you at right now and just breathe. All the small things in that game. Small things are gonna change the whole game, but at the same time, it's about what you do the next play. The last play doesn't matter no more.
I knew an NFL team, a lucky NFL team, was going to get a guy with a hell of an arm. Everybody knows that. He'll throw fruit, 110 yards, whatever. He'll do a backflip. He's going to get somebody with a high ceiling, amazing tools. But an NFL team is getting a culture maker as well. And that's what I learned in this interview, and I think that's really important, and I'm glad we got there. We are finishing our show. Joe Milton coming to an NFL team near you. Not the Jets, the Giants. That's me saying it. That's what I want to happen. But wherever you go, you're going to be a stud. We're so grateful for your time, and good luck.
Thank you so much.